This video is about conditional probability. For two events A and B, A bar B is used to represent that A occurs knowing that B has occurred. This symbol is read as A given B. This is the formula. Or if you can figure out the possible outcome of A and B, also the outcomes of B, we can use this formula. Basically, you just take B as the total. In other words, you are looking for A and B, then over B. This bar we can count as a division line. Therefore, we can get the A and B equals probability A given B times the probability of B. Or you can write down this way. Conditional probability for independent events. For independent events, we do know that a probability of A and B equals probability of A times probability of B. If events A and B are independent, which means the occurrence of each one of them doesn't affect the probability that the other occurs. So we get the probability of A given B equal probability of A given B prime, or equals the probability of A. Because whatever happens to B, it won't affect this A. Same thing, you will get this equation. Let's go to guided practice 4. For number 1, probability of R equals 0.4, probability of S equals this. And a probability of R or S equals 0.7. Are R and S independent events? How to decide whether R and S are independent events or not? You got to use this equation. So we have R and S, that probability equals probability of R times probability of S. If this is true, then R and S are independent events. Therefore, using addition law of probabilities, that is this equation, you will get probability of R or S equals probability of R plus probability of S minus probability of R and S. We plug in. 0.7 equals 0.4 plus 0.5 minus the probability of R and S. So we have 0.7 equals 0.9 minus the probability of R and S. So we have probability of R and S equals 0.9 minus 0.7, that is 0.2. Then we will work on probability of R times the probability of S. You will get 0.4 times 0.5 equals 0.2. Since these two equals to each other, therefore, R and S, they are independent events. Now let's go to number 2. You are given this. Find the probability of A and B. Still use this addition law of probabilities. So we have a probability of A or B equals probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. Plug in 102 equals 2 over 5 plus 1 over 3 minus probability of A and B. So probability of A and B equals 2 over 5 plus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 2 equals. Denominator will be 30. Then you have 12 plus 10 minus 15. That is 7 over 30. So we write here 7 over 30. For second one from A, probability of B given A. Using that formula, you will get a probability of B and A over probability of A. You will get 7 over 30 over 2 over 5. This is a complex fraction. Denominator jump. So you get 7 times 5. Denominator will be 30 times 2. Reduce 1. Here's 6. So we have 7 over 12. For third one, we are looking for probability of A given B. Probability of A and B over probability of B. So you get the 7 over 30, 1 over 3. You will get 7 over 10. Because you to the top, this one go to denominator, then reduce. You will get 7 over 10. For B, are A and B independent events? We already figured out A and B equals 7 over 30. Just need to check this equation is true or false. So we got the probability of A times the probability of B. That is 2 over 5 times 1 over 3. You got the 2 over 15. Since these two values are not equal to each other, therefore, it's not independent event. Now let's go to number 3. In a group of 40 boys, 23 have dark hair, 18 have brown eyes, and 24 have dark hair, brown eyes, or both. One of the boys is selected at random. Determine the probability that he has brown eyes given that he has dark hair. Dark hair given that he doesn't have brown eyes. We use the Venn diagram to solve this. Green circle means dark hair. For blue, that is brown eyes. Altogether, that's 40 students. How many will be the dark hair? That means I have A, B, C, D. You could say A plus B equals 23. B plus C equals 18. And 26 have dark hair, brown eyes, or both, which means A plus B plus C equals 26. So from these two, you can figure out the A equals 8. From these two, you can figure out C equals 3. Then you can get A, here's the label, 8, 3. So 23 minus 8, that is 15. Then for the D, you got to do 40 minus 26. That will be 14. So here's 14. Let's go to A. Brown eyes, given that he has dark hair. Dark hair, it will be total. That is over dark hair. How many is dark hair altogether? It's 23. Brown eyes. Among 23, how many students have brown eyes? It will be 15. Therefore, for A will be 15 over 23. Let's do the B. Dark hair, given that he doesn't have brown eyes. Doesn't have brown eyes. That means we got to use 40 minus 18. That will be 22 as a denominator. Not brown eyes. Among these 22, how many of them they have dark hair? It will be 8. Therefore, we reduce. It will be 4 over 11. Let's go to number 4. A number is chosen at random from this list of 8 numbers. Find probability. It's even, given it's not a multiple of 4. Not multiple of 4, we know that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 numbers. Among these 7 numbers, how many are even? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got the 4 over 7. That's for A. Remember this given, that means we count as a total. So let's go to B. Given is greater than 5, so we do circle that greater than 5. This is 5 numbers. Then it's less than 15. You have 2. This is 5 total. Then less than 5. Among these 5 numbers, we check it's less than 15 will be 2 of these. So we have 2 over 5. Let's go to C. Probability is less than 5. It's less than 15. Given it's less than 15. Less than 15. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then less than 5. We do 1, 2, 3. So 3 over 5. Now let's go to D. It lies between 5 and 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it lies between 10 and 20. 10 and 20, it will be 1, 2. So 2 over 4 means 1 over 2.